how do we increase the cash flow? How do we make sure that we maximize the income for the investor who ultimately owns this property? Hey everybody, how are we doing in this chilly, cold winter morning? I'm in a project that we finished this project a couple of months ago, actually. It's a conversion, but one of the things I wanted to talk to you about today is how do we get an existing rooming house, maybe a project we completed a while ago, maybe a project that's been operating for a while, and how do we increase the cash flow? How do we make sure that we maximize the income for the investor who ultimately owns this property? And it's by looking for opportunities to improve the amenity, improve the tenant experience. Because remember, every single cent that an investor gets out of this property comes from a tenant. So tenant experience is incredibly important. I want to show you this at the back so you can see this particular property, and again, a conversion, not a new build, has a pool. Now, as much as we would like to think that a pool will improve customer experience and improve resident experience, a pool is not exactly within the constraints of what we think we should provide in a rooming house. So what we're doing in this property, and it's kind of why I'm here today, taking some measurements and doing an inspection, is we're gonna turn this back space over there into a car park. Because as much as residents probably love pools, they love car parks even more. Particularly in this area of metropolitan Melbourne where we are, where most people living around here, and particularly most people living in this property, will probably have a car. So by being able to repurpose, you can see sort of the driveway behind me, a pretty long driveway over here, and then access to the back through this carport. We'll be able to provide car parks for most people living here. That will reduce some of the congestion out in the street. It's a kind of pretty tight court over here, and will also make sure that we keep better relationships with the neighbors. Anyway, just a tiny nugget of an inside view of what we do with some of these properties. Hopefully that's useful. Feel free to post any comments below, send us any questions that you might have, and I look forward to talking to many of you very, very soon.